Hello and welcome to the Devil Cyborg Podcast, episode 9. Today I have a guest who is a member of Taguchi Japan, which makes it 3 in a row on Taguchi Japan members of the podcast. He's been around since August and is a very great member of the Internet Wrestling Discord. Please welcome the Great Wa. I think that's how you pronounce it, I hope.
That is exactly how you pronounce it. You're too correct. Too kind, good sir.
Oh, too kind, yes, too kind.
I know. I know Fluffers asked you, but how are you doing today? I feel like that's the best question.
I'm doing very good, thank you. I just came back from a friend's house and I'm pretty cold, so it's nice to be warming up and recording a podcast.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And how are you doing, kind sir?
I'm good. I wish it was cold around here for once. I live deep south. I haven't seen snow since I was like 6 years old, man.
Oh, we don't have snow. It's just windy. Just windy down here.
Oh man, like, I mean, it's not, like the coldest it got has been like 40 degrees. It's been really warm this year, even for where I live. Like 40 degrees is the all-time low, and then it immediately gets back up to like 60s, 70s.
Yeah. Weather is a bitch around those times.
Indeed.
But I'll kick it off with the usual question. How is your life going at the moment?
Pretty solid. It's hectic a little bit at the moment, just because, like, school, I have a lot to juggle, personally.
Yeah.
I'm junior in high school.
Alright.
So, like, I'm starting to look at colleges, starting to do college visits. And currently, me and one of my buddies are starring in, like, our school play.
Oh, nice.
Where we have to, so it's fun. It's a lot of cool stuff. And then I am also doing AP Music Theory. Fuck that class with a burning passion.
Oh.
AP Music Theory is, not a fan.
Doesn't sound
anymore.
nice, no.
Yeah.
So,
That's the only bugbear.
yeah, so you fan of music and, like, the arts and stuff like that?
Yeah, I've been in band, like school band at least since be 50, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've played trombone, baritone, and tuba.
Ooh.
Yeah. Our band director just kind of puts me on what she thinks we need another instrument for. So that's fun.
So what? Can you just oh shit, we're missing a trombone. Hey, what? Can you just fill in trombone? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, fuck it.
Just fill in the cracks, yeah.
Yeah, it's usually how it goes down.
And you said was it you and your friend appearing in the school play?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the school play?
It's Seussical.
Wait, what was that? Seussical?
Seussical, like Dr. Seuss, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Our winter musical, our winter musical is always kind of a more child play.
Yeah. I've never heard of Seussical, and that sounds like a really good wordplay.
It's exactly what it sounds like. It's pretty childish. I mean, like, it's pretty childish. It's probably not gonna be my favorite thing we do in theater, because because I got into theater during one act. The first play I ever did was Carrie, the musical, the Stephen King one.
Imagine that as a fucking musical, Jesus.
Yeah, dude, it was really fun though. Like, we got strobe lights out. It was really cool. Didn't win.
Did the lead actress get blood on them?
Oh yeah, we dumped a lot of blood on her. We had to do it like 5 nights.
I feel sorry for
3 in a row. Yeah, and the thing was, it was like we did it the same night as one of our school dances. So it was like the I guess it would probably be equivalent to like a Halloween dance. And so like Halloween dance, she's like, well, I guess I'm already fit for some costume. I'll just go on.
That's fucking clever.
Because she's just got this bloody dress, and she's like, well, I'm covered in blood and crap now, so I guess I'll just go like this. I guess it works.
Jeez.
Man.
Yeah, we don't have that in the UK, like certain seasonal dances.
Oh, it's weird. So do you guys do like prom?
We have prom, yeah, but that's literally at the end of secondary school, and then we have nothing else. And secondary school for you would be what would it be? Probably middle school.
Oh,
I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Wow. Oh, that's weird.
Wait, what age do you finish middle school?
So you finish middle school?
Yeah.
Let me think. I was 14, probably.
Okay, then maybe I'm wrong.
Because that would have been 2000. I got out of middle school probably 2014ish, so I was 14. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Because we finished secondary school at 16, and that's when we go to like what we call college, which is kind of like your high school, I think, really.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the US. Whenever we talk about education on this show, it's very difficult for me because a lot of my guests are American, and I don't understand the gap in between our education systems.
I don't understand half of it.
Yeah, it's I try and make a conversation about it, and it's just like, okay, I don't understand anything about the US system, so I'm just gonna keep talking, and maybe no one will notice.
Maybe if I say enough words, people will go, he understands. If I don't have to.
If I garble nonsense, then someone will probably be like, no, he's probably saying something really smart, yeah.
Wow, I wish I understood like he did.
Yeah, so you play instruments and all that. What are you doing specifically at high school then? Is it just music theory or?
Well, AP Music Theory is kind of that's like my hardest class, so that's kind of my go-to. But currently, I mean, I'm taking like physics as a science class. I'm in statistics for math. Yeah, everything else is pretty average. Like English is English.
Yeah.
There's not a class. I'm not taking a foreign language because I took 2 years of French, and that's all you really need for college in the U.S. So
trust me, don't take a language further than you need to. I did German further than I needed to, and it was just pain.
I wish we had German. German would have been much nicer. I would much rather learn German than French.
German is still pain, trust me.
It was a little easier for me to do French because my brother, he's magnificent at French. Okay, so like we have an AP French class.
All right.
He took that in junior year, and then for the final year of high school, senior year, they basically had to make him a new class because he's too good at French, and they didn't know what to do about it.
Yeah.
God, my brother was ridiculous. Needless to say, he did a lot of my homework.
I mean, we have a brother to do that shit, and then just have it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But do you get
Sorry, what did you say?
No, what were you about to say?
Nah, nothing, just rambling.
Oh, fair enough. I was just about to ask, do you get up to anything else outside of schoolwork? Because if everything was school, that would be a depressing day.
If everything was school, I would be sad. Well, other than wrestling, I'm mainly gaming. I do a lot of gaming, and if I don't watch a lot of anime. I watch Dragon Ball. It's kind of it.
Fair enough.
I'm not sure even how much this is for being weeb, but if you want to count it, I guess so.
What's your go-to game right now?
Right now, I'm actually, speaking of Dragon Ball, downloading the Dragon Ball FighterZ Z. But God, now I'm starting to feel like a bit more of a weeb. Now that I'm thinking about it. Do you know what? Did you over 2017? It's gonna sound awful if you don't know what it is, and then I'm gonna shut up about it. Doki Doki Literature? Have you ever?
I've heard of it. I didn't play it, but I've seen the memes.
Okay. A part of me doesn't want to talk about it because it feels really bad to spoil it, but I'm gonna spoil it anyways. So basically, it's like it starts out as a unless you think you're gonna play it. If not, then I won't.
It's like dating sim at the start, and then it just gets more and more twisted.
And then it gets really messed up. Like it starts out, and then. You know, you're just like, hey, what if you don't date me? And she's like, oh, okay. And then she just like goes home. And then later on, it's like, I should go check on her. And then she's like hanging from her ceiling. And it's like, oh shit. And then the whole game restarts.
Oh,
and then everyone, and then the three other characters are like, haha, wouldn't it be weird if we alter some of her personality traits so she doesn't seem like she's missing? And it's so weird. I downloaded, beat it today, and I don't ever want to look at it again because it messed with me. Yeah. It was cool, but it was a bit of a mindfuck. Because it's sort of like deleting files from a computer. It actually annoyed me a little bit because it straight up started deleting stuff. And I was like, wait, no, stop. I want to fix this. And then like I tried to add it back and the game was like, no, you can't do that. You're ruining the story. Game.
Game, why? Don't stop it.
Game. I tried to beat you. You won't let me. It's rude.
You won't let me cheat a victory.
That's what I want.
Jeez. Do you play anything else outside of slightly weeby video games?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I kind of got stuck on it just because, like, that was my day today.
Just
I
the Wii
play.
shit,
Yeah, unfortunately, that was my day today. I got a Switch.
All right.
And basically that was kind of most of my 2017, just playing stuff on the Switch.
Yeah.
I sunk a lot of time into Mario Odyssey because it actually came out on my birthday, so I was like, this is a cool thing for me to do alongside Wolfenstein and some other third game I can't remember off the top of my head. Guess it wasn't that important.
Zelda.
Zelda, I played it a lot, but it did not come out on October 27th. Zelda was a launch title, I think.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Oh, you're talking about stuff which came out on your birthday, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been playing the crap out of Breath of the Wild because I got that for Christmas and it has not left my Switch.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good.
But yeah, you seem very into your video games, it seems.
Yeah, it's kind of like so like growing up where I live, I don't really have like a neighborhood. Like I live in a neighborhood, but I don't have other kids to go play with, so I would just kind of stay in a lot. My mom's like, when I was like 2 or 3, my mom was like, here, have a Game Boy, just so you can have something to go on the way and just have something kind of mess around with at home if you ever just get bored. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And she gave me this little game, Pokemon. I've been laying that one ever since.
Yeah. But I'm going to quickly transition this over to a bit of talk about the graps, a bit of wrestling.
Yeah.
So we're in the build to the Royal Rumble right now.
Yeah.
And by my calculations, this episode should be the one before the Royal Rumble.
Oh no! Does that mean I have to make the predictions now?
I mean,
oh no!
We can talk Royal Rumble predictions because, of course, we haven't got all the matches on the card yet. Definitely not. Actually, might have. Who knows?
True.
Actually, looking at it, maybe we do. Yeah.
Maybe we do because I imagine it's gonna be they're gonna have to cut a limit here somewhere. There's already way too much Rumble.
There's already 8 matches on the card, including the Royal Rumble matches.
Rumbles. 2 of them are Royal Rumble matches.
2 of them are Royal Rumbles. So
I love. Oh God.
You love the women's stuff.
I love the women's stuff. Love it. Good old women's revolution. But good Lord, I don't think I want 2 Rumbles in one pay-per-view. I think this is a big mistake.
I saw on YouTube today someone was like predicting, oh, what order the women come out. Like, it's fun to do that, but you're never going to get it right. This person at number 30 put Stephanie McMahon.
Dude, you know what's scary? I can almost kind of picture.
Imagine just the Queen, dumb, and it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. It would be like a Roman.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm thinking. Who gets booed more? Stephanie coming out at 30 this year or Roman last year? Actually, no. Roman last year, he got booed, but he's been booed harder. Roman last year was just really... It wasn't booze, it was just...
Yeah.
Well, that happened.
But I want to hear...
Guess we... Sorry.
I feel like I cut you off a lot. I apologize.
Nah, it's chill. I interrupt people a lot, too. It's okay. It'll just happen.
But I want you to have your stab at the predictions. Because the predictions probably come out on the day this gets released, so...
Well, Ooh, Lord, I don't know the full matches.
Well, it's good that I have the matches for you, man.
Okay, well that is helpful.
Very helpful.
Yeah.
So we'll start off with the Cruiserweight Championship match. Enzo Amore versus Cedric Alexander.
This is genuinely the hardest match for me to choose. I really like Cedric. I think it's time, but I don't know if WWE would agree with me. Because this just comes down to the idea of how ready they really think Cedric is.
Yeah.
I feel like he really kind of deserves it. I think it's really his time to get the title. But I also know Enzo is kind of the one that gave the show its newer life.
Yeah.
But I also think that breath of fresh air needs a freaking toothbrush. You know what I mean? Like, it's about time he got some fresher air.
Like, I feel shit about this, but I do think Enzo's going to win.
It's unfortunate. This is kind of my only one that I feel like I could probably not say
Yeah.
pretty confidently. This is my least confident one.
It feels
well, other than actual Rumble.
It feels like a Jinder versus Shinsuke moment where you want Shinsuke to win because he fucking deserves it, but you know Jinder's going to win in the long term.
You say that, but I feel like Cedric really has a chance. I remember that match. Shinsuke didn't have a chance, man. They didn't build it.
It's the fact they didn't put it in Hell in a Cell. That was the reason why Shinsuke wasn't going to win it. But going on to the next one.
Poor Shinsuke.
Yeah, true. But going to the next one, a 2 out of 3 Falls match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Usos versus Ben Jables.
Okay, I'll call them Ben Jables on here. They go by so many names in my head.
American Beta, American Alpha 2.0.
American Beta is usually, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Ben Jables. I think Ben Jables are gonna get it. I feel like they've been building them up enough as like an actual solid team.
Yeah.
Because they're heels, but their heel gimmick is that they're better than you. So I'm kind of okay with just voting that Ben Jables is gonna be the ones that get the titles finally.
I feel like maybe Usos get a quick roll up at the start. Kind of like, hey, we're in the lead, hey. And then Gable and Benjamin fight towards the win.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be like, I feel like you're 100% right. Usos are going to immediately get a pin. Well, maybe not immediately, but within like a good 2 or 3 minutes. And then it's just such an uphill battle for the, for Benjamin.
Because on the most recent SmackDown it was the fact that Gable, American Beta won the titles, but it was reversed. I think that was the most recent one. So,
yes.
I think they are really teasing they are going to win it soon.
Yeah.
But it's all about when. So I'm going to go American Alpha 2.0.
Okay. So I'm Cedric, and then I'm American Alpha with you.
Yeah. So next up is a tag team match for the Rag Team Championship. Yeah, that's it. Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan, Daddy Shield, versus Cesaro and Sheamus, the Bar.
We are the bar.
we don't just raise the bar. We are the bar.
We are the bar.
This is the second podcast in the row where I'm doing the fucking bars thing. What the fuck?
Because it's so good.
It is so good. Fuck. But
my name is Sheamus, and I am the bar.
I'm gonna have to go with Cesaro and Sheamus.
I mean, they're a super dominant tag team.
Oh no.
They're always booked strong, but I am so. This is another one where I think the problem for them is it's a meme, of course, but it's a meme deservingly where they fight every friggin' week. Yeah. It's never ending, and I feel like they both trade wins so often. It's hard for me to picture in my head exactly who has won recently.
It's difficult because you got the Revival, who are definitely going to be in the title scene soon. Which means Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan should win. But then, Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan, you can't see them lasting for long because that's that whole Jason Jordan's a daddy boy thing, and Seth Rollins is really sick of it.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm going to have to go Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. Because this feud has to end, so Seth Rollins and Jason... Oh, wait, no, fuck.
No, it doesn't. We've said that for months.
Yeah, I know, but when... With Usos vs. New Day, when it was the feud ender, I was like, okay, so... Is New Day going to cement it? Yes, they got the tag team titles still, and they didn't. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to go for Seth Rollins, Jason Jordan. I'm going against my bar. Pick.
No bar.
The bar.
Oh, we are the bar. All right. I'm feeling. I feel like they're kind of. I'm agreeing with you, the bar, but for a different reason. Like I'm agreeing. JJ and Seth are going to win, but for a different reason. I feel like this is actually the bar's kind of D-push. I feel like they're kind of winding them down a bit. Because all the rumors that Sheamus is getting injured, like bad, and he's in the permanent pain. So I feel like they're kind of trying to work him down a bit, maybe.
Yeah.
That's kind of my hope, because I really don't want to see Sheamus like permanently messed up.
Yeah, definitely.
And then Cesaro, of course, can always work as a singles competitor, I think. And I think they won't be split up like soon. Yeah. But I feel like this is going to be the start of them kind of on their wind down.
Next
up, I choose Shield, yeah.
You choose Shield, yeah. Next up is the WWE Championship match. AJ Styles versus the team of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So, of course, whoever pins AJ Styles gets the championship.
I think in my head, my perfect storm is Sammy pins AJ, and he's the one that gets the title. Because A, that means Sammy gets the title. B, that's a lot of story to go off of for
and then Kevin
Sammy and
turns
Kevin.
on Sammy because he pinned him.
Yeah, and then we get good face Sammy again with the WWE title.
We get Sammy versus Kevin at WrestleMania.
Yeah. For the WWE title. Doesn't that sound incredible? What a shame it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
I still think Kevin and Sammy are going to win, though.
I think AJ's going to win.
AJ's booked pretty strong. But I feel like AJ will only win if there's a lot of Shane shenanigans.
I mean, I'm
not going to put it past it. Yeah.
I'll go off something that I saw like months ago of like the Fastlane like WWE title match. Apparently, it's a fatal 5-way, and on the website it did advertise AJ Styles as champion still. So that's kind of the only reason I'm going off it. It might be like a shitty way of going off it, but thinking about it, Kevin and Sami saying, can they coexist when a title is on the line?
No, and yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, I think they're gonna end up. They've lost handicaps before, is the thing. That's what really bothers me here. I feel like they've definitely lost a handicap or two before. Not on pay-per-view. I don't.
I mean, the last time they had a handicap, Chris Jericho won. So if it's the same thing, Sami Zayn wins, but I think they won't do it. So next up is the tournament final for the US Championship. So it's going to either be Bobby Roode or Mojo Rawley versus Jinder Mahal, Xavier Woods. It's going to be Roode versus Jinder, isn't it?
I mean, we're thinking that. I feel like when it comes down to predictions, if it's Roode versus Jinder, I hope to God Roode is winning, and I'm really afraid Jinder.
Roode is definitely going to win.
You say that, but remember when we all said, and I was a one man, I rooted for Jinder, man. Back in that, before anyone else knew what a mistake it was to root for him, damn it. Everyone was like, oh, dude, Jinder will never beat Randy. I was like, maybe. I mean, they've been building him up pretty nicely, and everyone was like, no, you're stupid. Look where that got you.
No, you're stupid. If only they knew the nightmare that could follow.
I'll forget that pay-per-view because I was talking to somebody, and I was calling them, talking to them because they don't watch a lot of wrestling, and all they knew is that Orton is super dominant. So they were talking. It's so Orton's about to pin him. I was like, yeah, probably. I hope Jinder wins. Jokingly saying it, and then Jinder 1, 2, 3, and he just went silent for 30 seconds, and I'm popping off, and he's just like, what the fuck?
Oh fuck! What the fuck is this?
He was like, who is this? And I was like, apparently he's from Canada. And then later on,
it's a third of 3MB, mate. It's nice because Jinder and Drew were both champions during that time. It was a very nice time.
And then Heath. Oh, pick it up, bud.
We needed Heath to beat Brock for the Universal Championship, but it just never happened.
Heath should always beat Brock. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. It's the universe mode thing. Heath will beat everyone.
Heath versus Kurt Hawkins will be at WrestleMania 35.
Yes.
That's what I'm excited
for. Oh my god.
For the Universal and WWE title. Alright, the brands are gonna unsplit. Yeah, it's gonna become the Universal WWE Universe title. It's going to be made of the fans. Jesus. I can picture it now. So many wrong things.
Are you going for Roode or Jinder here?
Well, this is assuming Jinder's beating Xavier Woods.
What you think we're gonna get a cheeky Woods versus Rawley?
Part of me really kind of sounds like a really fun match.
It does, but is it Royal Rumble level?
Yes, I think it is. I think Xavier versus Bobby Roode is gonna be, honestly, I think that could be a pretty good match. I can picture them going for it because tournaments are fun, and I can picture New Day at least keeping the Singh brothers out of it, so no shenanigans.
Yeah.
Because no Singh brother has taken one Big E. You know?
Sure, yeah. God, that
would be hilarious. I think Bobby Roode is going to be beating either Jinder or Xavier, but I would prefer it be Xavier.
Yeah. Next up is the Women's Royal Rumble match.
I think this comes down to argument of if WWE believes losing the Rumble counts as Asuka losing her streak or not. I really feel like this is a horrible idea.
Carmella has won a Battle Royal where Asuka was eliminated. It's only been in submission.
But wait, but the thing is, it's like I feel like there's a difference of some random Battle Royal on NXT before they even really started bringing up the streak as much, probably. And now, when the streak literally is the only part of her character people care about on main roster.
Yeah, but then whoever eliminates her, look at that person, you know?
Yeah, and then...
I'm gonna go for the stupid choice and go for Becky Lynch.
I feel like that's not as dumb as you might be thinking.
Because I don't think Asuka's gonna win it. If Asuka wins it, then it's way too fucking predictable. It'll be stupid.
Yeah, but
so I know Asuka is gonna challenge Bliss at Mania, unless they do that multi-person tag and I actually want to kill someone.
Oh no, I'd rather than not, please. The thing is, WWE's never been too shy of getting away from predictable.
Yeah.
So I'm perfectly okay with saying Asuka could win.
Oh god, I just saw
and I really hope.
I thought up a really bad fantasy booking.
Oh please do go on. James Ellsworth returns.
No,
yes.
no. Becky Lynch wins and challenges Charlotte at WrestleMania. You know, all the good shit. And then the Riot Squad came down and say, no, we were unrightfully eliminated. We deserve a shot at the women's title and not you. And then everyone else comes down. And then Shane McMahon goes down. No, Daniel Bryan goes down and is like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. The Royal Rumble doesn't count. You all get to fight each other at Mania.
At Mania, the Andre the Giant Battle Royale is being replaced with women's title match.
Fucking hell.
Now everyone is sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Becky Lynch unless they pull the Ronda.
This is true, but I don't. Oh, that is kind of a big one.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ronda. She'd be at the Rumble. Oh, that'll be weird. See, the way I think they can work around that is, I'm assuming if Ronda debuts before Mania, it's gonna be to go against Charlotte at Mania. Which means, in my head, I'm thinking a Raw superstar could win, meaning Asuka's
Ronda might win. Ronda might win and challenge.
Yeah, no, that went through my head, and I'm just thinking, like, Ronda could win.
Yeah, it's really odd. It's a really odd thing about it. It's a difficult one to predict, and I don't know how they're going to do a prediction form for it because there's so many entrants.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about it.
Yeah. But next up is the match that everyone kind of just went at. It's Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman versus Kane. Kane in the Big Four pay-per-view in 2018.
Yeah. God, that's weird. That's super weird. I freaking.
I want the actual fight.
Okay. I don't know, man. Okay. And Brock's winning. At this point, that's pretty... Brock is winning.
Brock pins Kane when Braun's out of the ring. Easy.
Yeah. I feel like that's pretty much a lock.
Yeah.
The only non-lock is... Like, he'll probably pin Kane. I'm just assuming that.
Yeah. If he pins Braun and then we just fucking rampage. No, Kane versus Roman at the fucking WrestleMania.
Yes, that's everyone's match.
Kane retires Roman.
Roman you're the real Kane. Brothers of Destruction. Yeah.
You're the real monster among. No.
You're the real. No, the secret is they somehow find a way. It's like at the last second, there's like surprise, it's an Iron Man match. Nobody wins it, and then it's a 3-way for the Universal title at Mania, and then Roman comes up and is like, hey. I noticed you are all fighting in my yard. So then it's a 4-way, and then Roman hears all 3 of them and pins them all. He's the real.
You're the real devil's favorite demon, Roman.
You're the real beast incarnate, devil's favorite demon, monster among men. And then they all raise him up on his arm, like they just. Oh man, I'm not a Roman fan.
Let's skip this to the 2018 Royal Rumble match. Roman's winning.
Speaking of Roman.
Roman's winning.
I feel like because everybody's saying it's either Roman or Shinsuke, and I feel like there's someone that I'm just not thinking about that could still be winning it. I feel like this would be a good surprise winner year.
I thought Cena might, but Cena's going up to face Undertaker, and I don't think Undertaker's gonna be winning the WWE Championship anytime soon. So
God, I hope that's not happening. It probably is, but God, I hope not.
Yeah.
Taker does not need to be in the ring. This man has already killed his legacy enough, and it's just like legacy.
I know he killed Legacy. I mean, have you seen Ramsey with Keith Orton?
Oh God.
Hey.
I get it.
It's a good.
It's a good joke. It's very funny. But yeah, I think okay. So I think this just depends on where and who's winning. Because if Cena's going to be in the Rumble, then Roman has to eliminate him to make Roman look very strong. And then if Roman eliminates Cena, then he's so strong no one else is allowed to throw him out, and then Roman wins. But I also think that made 0 sense. So I'm thinking here. I think Shinsuke probably could get it. But then that also means AJ will be winning, and I'm predicting myself. That just occurred to me.
The Royal Rumble's always like this year might be the most unpredictable. Like last year they said that. Maybe I should.
But
I shouldn't check that.
The secret is check betting odds, because last year they were very right.
Yeah.
Towards the of course, in the last week, the betting odds were pretty solid.
Of course, if you are part of the Internet Wrestling Discord and you are doing the predictions, don't look at the betting odds, because that's kind of like a bit cheaty, you know. Don't do that.
Oh man, really? I asked people about that, and a lot of people said it was okay.
No. Basically, the rule we kind of have is, it's kind of trust. We trust you not to cheat. Really.
Oh shit. Well,
yeah.
Just gonna have to delete some things from my brain then, because I've already looked at betting odds for like 1 or 2 things, so we'll just forget about it. Nah, it's fine. It's far enough away that I don't.
None of the admins listen to this, so you're just disqualified out of the bat.
Yeah. No, the thing is, the betting odds, they tend to be, because they tend to look at them a decent amount. Just because I do get curious about, and I don't mind spoiling stuff for myself. I'd rather see the match. I'm weird about that kind of thing, but it's because the betting odds usually change like pretty heavily. Betting odds don't really matter until like the week of, and then they're pretty solid. And then sometimes they change within
like a day.
Like an hour of. Yeah. Sometimes it's ridiculous. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna go. I mean, I heard a lot of people talking about Corbin, and I don't know where that came from. And a part of me really just wants to say Baron Corbin wins, because that sounds really funny to me. Because I have 2 guilty pleasures, and I'm okay with admitting it: Baron Corbin and Jinder Mahal. Because I think I have bad taste in wrestling. But
Baron Corbin versus Jinder Mahal at WrestleMania. Jesus.
I won. That sounds like quite a botch fest. Dude, Jinder would just break Baron's neck.
Yeah,
like a lot.
But I want to see some end of days. You want to see some end of days.
Everybody wants some end of days. End of days is fantastic.
You get an end of days. Everybody got an end of days.
Everybody gets an end of days. Big banter, Baron boy.
Big banter, Corbin, yeah.
Big banter, breakfast boy, Baron.
The greatest boy. But yeah.
I wish he still had the U.S. title.
Yeah, true.
He had the best gimmick with it, where he would just walk up and was like, "This is my title. Look at it. Bye."
I'm not even gonna defend it.
I don't even have to defend it. Hey, Corbin, you want a match tonight? What's your answer? No.
That's pretty much how it goes.
More people need to start doing it. No, that's one of my favorite SmackDown segments, that it's include Bobby Roode. Hey, Corbin, how about a match tonight? No. And then it just immediately fades to black and goes to something else.
Yeah, that's pretty much right.
It was so dumb.
But yeah, that's the whole Royal Rumble basically discussed. But I'm gonna quickly move off to something, because each January you can still talk about match of the years.
Yeah.
What was your match of the year of 2017?
Ooh, Ooh. I don't watch enough New Japan, so probably not anything with Omega Okada.
Yeah.
Just because I don't.
Just be honest.
I don't care about Okada that much. Yeah, I don't. I can't care. I can't bring myself to care about Okada right now. Just because like I don't know enough about him to really give a real opinion.
Apparently, he's dating or engaged to an anime voice actress, and he's getting death threats. So.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the usual.
It's the usual, you know.
I really also don't understand that. It's like, you're getting engaged to this person. Fuck you. Okay.
I'm pretty sure if like some anime voice actress like started dating Kenny Omega, there would be tons of female fans just like, oh my god, Kenny, no, or something like that.
Kenny is not allowed to tell anyone when he gets married because everyone's getting offended. Yeah. I will be offended.
Kota would be offended.
Oh, dude, Kota would cry every time. That's what they would make a feud about it.
But
he's just like it in the ring. Like... Guys, I'm getting married. Guys, I'm getting married. Just shows up. What?
Jesus.
Kenny?
Why?
He's the saddest storyline.
Saddest
storyline in New Japan history. Okay. And if there's anyone that because the only New Japan show I've do is Wrestle Kingdom 12. And there's only like 5 people that really stuck out to me, excluding Jericho, of course.
Yeah.
Kenny was one of them. Yano was definitely one of them.
Yano. The fucking OG.
Yeah. I love him. He was great. Actually, there was like 6-ish. That sounds a lot better. Yeah. Suzuki, he was a terrifying individual. Whoever, I think it's Ibushi, right?
Ibushi,
Cody Rhodes' father.
Cody, yeah.
Yeah, it's Kota Ibushi.
Fucking mad.
And then Tanahashi. Tanahashi, dude, like I understand why everyone thinks he's the freaking ace of New Japan. I get it now. Because one look at him and he's
the Cena.
He's got it.
He is the Cena of New Japan, basically.
Yeah, he has it. Whatever it is, he has oodles of it.
It's amazing because he fucking does air guitar on his entrance, and he's still the.
That was my favorite part because he showed up. And he's the man, and he's so goofy.
It's just great because I know because his entrance is on the WWE2K games, like it's under the custom ones, so you can get Hiroshi Tanahashi entrances, and it's fucking great.
What a part of me really enjoys the idea. I know this couldn't be it, but he just saw Hulk Hogan one day and was like, dude, I should start doing guitars. So I was like, dude, guitars are really expensive. That's stupid. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Watch me.
Jesus. Yeah.
Because everyone should model guitars after Hogan, the Hulkster.
But yeah, I'm guessing your match of the year was in WWE or NXT, maybe?
WWE. I don't watch NXT too consistently either. I've only watched the product basically for a year-ish.
Do you not watch takeovers?
I do watch takeovers. I just do not watch. I'm thinking here.
NXT TV.
I think match of the year might easy. Yeah, I don't watch it a lot. I've tried to get into it a bit more because they came down to my city for a live show, and it was really, really cool.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun. Because I remember a few things about it very distinctly. At the very end, Drew McIntyre, No Way Jose, and Roddy Strong, they all came down, and they just kind of beat the hell out of Almas. Okay. And I wasn't really sure why, but I was like, this is cool, neat. And this would have been like, I don't know. I think this was post-war games.
Alright.
No.
No, I've been before. Because Drew injured himself after War Games.
Yeah, okay. Then maybe it was before that pay-per-view. Maybe that was like... Maybe it was 2 weeks before that pay-per-view.
Build pay-per-view.
It was close.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
like
close
a
to
road
it.
to.
I remember thinking, because I didn't watch enough NXT, and I remember Shawn Michaels was there. And so he like genuinely walked down the ramp, and I thought we were getting this massive announcement in Macon for no reason. Name drop. So, but he like walks down, he's like, now, Adam Cole, when I'm refereeing your match, and everyone just pops, was like, oh, it's news. I guess it's news. Cool. We're learning new things. And I didn't realize it had been announced like the literal day before.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Jesus.
Yeah.
We still need to discuss your match of the year.
Sorry, I lost it.
Let's go.
I ramble a lot. Probably Tyler Bate versus Pete Dunne. You know the match I'm talking about. That was it not a 5-star. I remember reading somewhere it was not a 5-star match.
Chicago, wasn't it? NXT TakeOver Chicago.
It was definitely a takeover. I think it was Chicago.
Yeah. Because
should have been a 5-star.
I know everyone was like applauding it as like it was the match of the year at the time. Like if it wasn't for Okada Omega, it probably would have.
Yeah.
It might have been like.
It definitely in the running.
Yeah. It's an odd thing.
Yeah. AJ versus Brock was up there, but I wouldn't really call it match of the year.
Yeah.
I know. I have an easy one. The SummerSlam main event, Fatal 4-Way, was so fun. It was just a really fun match between Braun doing stupid stuff.
Braun nearly killing Brock, yeah.
Dude. And then frickin' I'm trying to think, was it that show where everybody else... God, I think... No, this was a little probably closer to being like just after Mania, where like 3 people went outside the ring to fight, and Roman like basically just stood in the middle of the ring and just started cocking his fist, basically like a prick, just to screw with people. I miss that version of Roman. He's gone a little more face side again.
Yeah,
and it makes me a little bummed because like sarcastically heel Roman is the only time I've ever been okay with him.
Like I did love Roman after WrestleMania. This is my yard now. After 15 minutes, and that was it.
After literal like 15 minutes,
just this is my and boos and boos, and
then they somehow louder after he said those simple words.
Yeah, so... it was crazy. It's probably one of the most lasting images ever.
Oh, absolutely. Which I mean, hate or love Roman. He gets the reaction. You got to give him that much.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the thing for me and Roman is, like, I first started watching WWE consistently, at least. Like, I've watched it on and off when I was a kid, but my parents wouldn't let me watch it consistently until kind of recently when they were just like, we don't really care what you're doing anymore.
Yeah.
Just do illegal things. Because when I was a kid, that Divas stuff was still a problem. So they were like, they would see Divas come out. It's like, yeah, no, you're not watching this. And nowadays they're just like, please don't drink. It's fine. We don't care. Don't do stupid stuff. And I was like, okay, I'll watch wrestling now. And there's like, oh shit, what do we start? Because I don't want to go to the show.
Wrestling's a lot less embarrassing than what it was back in the day, kind of. When all the Diva stuff.
Yeah, I was making a point. So when I first started watching, the first Raw I ever watched happened to be the Fatal 4-Way for the Universal title.
All right.
Yeah. So I distinctly remember I saw Big Cass went, he's losing, he looks irrelevant. I saw Kevin and I was like, this is a cool guy. This is my favorite to win. And I've stuck by that one ever since.
That was Seth.
And then Seth?
Who's heel?
I remember Seth. I guess he was. Yeah, I don't think he was heel for much longer after that, because that was the night Triple H
turned on him.
Destroyed him, and then he was like, wait, no, I'm so confused. And then, so I don't think I thought much of Seth, and then I remember thinking Roman was full heel.
Yeah.
I was very confused, because in my head, because since I had watched on and off as a kid, like just with my cousins, like trying to sneak it, I remember Triple H, I remembered him being one of my favorite guys. I don't think I really understood that he was a heel, because I watched it so infrequently. So I was like, Triple H, he's a really cool guy. I love him. So when Triple H comes out and saves Kevin, I was like, oh, I guess Kevin's a good guy. I get it. I understand everything. I was very confused.
Yeah. Triple H is maybe the most hated guy, just for what happened for Daniel Bryan.
I learned that very quickly. You have no idea, because I would be like, because I like went online, I was like, Triple H is such a cool guy, and I was like, fuck you. And I was like, okay.
Fuck you. It's like, okay.
I'm sorry. Well, how do you feel about Roman? I don't like him. And then I was immediately welcomed him.
It's like, wait, you don't like Roman? No.
he's
okay,
a cool guy.
You could.
Yeah, you could stay, I guess.
Yeah.
It's been last year was was definitely a journey in learning the product because I've like gone back trying to watch stuff. I learned I can't really stomach 80s wrestling. I don't know it's just too slow. Other than a select few, I can watch Macho to go watch, good to watch. Ricky Steamboat's good to go back and watch, and Flair definitely.
Yeah.
I know I'm missing a few names from that list, and people always call me out. I guess Andre, but man, watching him just kind of is painful sometimes.
Yeah.
His old stuff, just because you can tell he was not feeling that his like not even like 50%.
No.
He was in pain. This is sad. And then, like I've gone back, I've watched some Attitude Era stuff. Like I understand why Stone Cold. I've watched Stone Cold stuff. Stone Cold's great. I will never understand why people love Bret Hart. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's so
like
stuff.
I've got a lot of controversial opinions behind me, and I'm 100% aware of that. Like, because I can go into your room and be like, and just whisper, I don't like Bret Hart that much, and then get flamed.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
Because like I've gone back. The only period I haven't really that much is probably like 2010 to 2015. And as far as I can tell, the only thing I missed was Punk.
Yeah, I think Punk's the only redeeming factor because there was Super Cena and all that, and I think that's really the only thing. But yeah, I'll cut that here. It was great talking to you about wrestling. You're probably one of the most in-depth people to talk to about wrestling, and it was really fun to listen to it. Raw Rumble predictions a lot of fun as well. Yeah. So yeah, thanks so much for being on the podcast.
Ah, dude, no problem. This is a lot of fun. I love doing this kind of stuff.
And
I know I'm rambling. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's cool. And to everyone watching at home or wherever you are, thank you for watching the Devil Cyborg Podcast. Of course, episode 10 coming out the week after this is released, after the Royal Rumble as well. I don't know who I'm going to get for that. I have an idea, but we'll have to see.
Call Ty Dillinger.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get Ty Dillinger for episode 10, boys.
He's probably not gonna be busy in the Rumble.
Jeez. But yeah, thank you for watching. And Wad, do you want to make a goodbye message?
Taguchi time for life. I think that's what I should be saying.
Taguchi time for life. Thank you for watching. Good night.